Now that rather odd structure I've got in front of me now is the Atomium. This is Brussels, and that funny looking thing there was built in, I think it was about 1957 or thereabouts, some world exhibition or Belgian exhibition or Brussels exhibition or North Brussels exhibition or something like that, and it's meant to represent an atom. Now, I went up there once, I went up to the top, and that was in 1982 with my then girlfriend, whose name I won't mention for fear of embarrassing her in the highly unlikely event that she actually sees it. And but on the subject of her, I would mention that later I met a then boyfriend, which was in December '83, and I got on quite well with him. In fact, I actually went up to see the two of them in their marital home in 1985, and August '85. Next day I went to Bastogne, from the Battle of the Bulge fame. And anyway, I got on far better with him than I did with her, and he gave me a pile of shirts. Now, his name was Luke, and I'd like to thank you, Luke, if you're watching. I'll thank you very much for the shirts, and I do remember. And anyway, so what I do remember is that the lift in there went up so fast. It seemed a bit frightening. Well, it did at the time. I wasn't used to lifts. I suppose now I'm a bit more used to lifts. Now, let's have a look what else we've got around here. Well, there's the football pitch. I think I know what it's called, but I think it's ACEL. I think that's the place where the disaster happened. I could be wrong. In 1980, also 85. Coming on here, we've got the exhibition centre. Now this will be quite dark. The sun is so bright. It's 10 to 6. Today is the 26th of September, 2009, and it's so wonderfully warm. It's what? It must be 23, 24, 25. Maybe not 25, but 23 degrees certainly. It is fantastic. I haven't seen much of it because I've been inside this hall all the time. This exhibition here, which is called Label Expo, which is now just finished, it's once every 2 years. It's only 2011. And there we have the exhibition halls there from 1935, very 1930s architecture, most drab and unpleasant. Coming around. See about that. Anyway, there you have it. There's the Atomium again. Right, now I'm going to find the underground, the metro, and I'm going to go in the centre, and I'm going to see my mate in 1.5 hours time. But then, that's nice, very good. So, but first I'm going to have a bit walk around. Well, this seems like a pretty good place to start my trip around Brussels for a couple of reasons. First of all, it's about the most ridiculous structure you're going to see anyway. The second thing is because just behind here is the Brussels Fairgrounds, and my car is there. I have been there since Monday. My car's in the car park there. Just finished. Today's Saturday the 26th of September 2009. I've finished what I've had to do. I've left my car there. This morning, as usual, I was first one in the car park, meaning I got the very best place just in front of the entrance. However, when I came out, I realised it wasn't such a good idea having the very best place, because when I took my suit off, including my trousers, it meant that everybody went past could see me as I was changing. Never mind, there's plenty of people there got something to talk about. Now, so there we have the Brussels Fairgrounds, and coming around here we have the Atomium, which was built for the National Exhibition of 1958. I presume it could have been something to do with the fair, because the fair's just behind. The fairgrounds there were built in 1935. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have a bit of a wander down here. Now this thing here costs €9 to get in if you want to, or if you don't fancy paying, if you fancy counting them, you're over 59 or over 60 or under 3 or something, or under 6, whatever. You have to pay something else, I can't remember what it's, 3 or €2 or something like that. And behind it there is the gardens, as I recall, because I've been here before. That was last year in 1982, and that was a fair while ago. That was a long while ago, 27 years ago, more than. Right, and now I'm going to continue on. I'll see a little bit more of Brussels. I've got about an hour and a half. It's now 17:10, something like that. I've got less than an hour and 20 minutes. I'm meeting my mate Roland in the Grand Place, Grootmarkt, which also I haven't seen for many years, but I dare say I'll find it without any problems. This is in the north of Brussels. Oh, look at that, it's now ridiculous. It's like something was built deliberately as a tourist attraction. I suppose it makes more sense than the Eiffel Tower or something. Well, for me, you get an even more ridiculous view of what it looks like. With a nice, don't know what that word is, garden leading up to it, as though it were in the 18th century. Well, probably isn't coming out very well because the sun seems to be dark to me. Well, when you hear a racket like that, it makes me really glad that I don't have kids. I can't understand how anybody would have any parental instinct with something that noise going on. Anyway, that apart, there's a nice fountain and a rather nice building at the bottom. I was just talking to somebody who told me that the underground's to the right somewhere. Although she was also a tourist, so wouldn't really know that well either. Hey, this place is pretty good. Look at that. Not only it takes French money, it takes dollars obviously, yeah, still. It takes guilders, it takes Deutsche DM. Despite the fact that all those currencies, well, with the exception of the dollar, went out 7 years ago, it still takes them. I think that's pretty good service. In fact, I know now where to bring my old coins. Now there's a pretty useful sign as well. There, for example, you can see the fares has gone there. Label Expo, where I've just been, Easy Fares, ECL HVAC, second place. And it's got a sign to the Atomium, because if it didn't have it actually written there, I mean, you could actually miss it, couldn't you, really?